I am a beginner. Of course, I don't even have any idea about shoemaking. And I would love to make this for myself. Yes, that's why I'm here for you. Hi, my name is Odurole Mojibola and I'm still your shoemaking made easy tutor. Today we're going to be looking at how to actually create this particular wedge. But most especially, I want to show you how to use your grinding machine. I discovered that as a beginner, most times we have issues with how to hold our, insole or outer sole while we are actually creating our footwear. I want you to know, in case you are seeing this video for the first time or seeing Jibbyfemforte for the first time, all we do is make shoemaking easy and simple for you. We want to help you to reduce your family expenses on footwear. We want to help you to be able to build new stream of income. And of course, we want to be able to build your confidence and teach you how to actually market and structure your business, because the future only belongs to those who structure their businesses. So in this video, I started actually with wrapping the wedge, and the reason I didn't dwell on this is because I already have a video on this channel that explains in detail how to wrap an insole. So if you are new, I encourage you to subscribe. You have so much to learn on this channel, I can guarantee that. So all I'm doing is, of course, I've applied my adhesive all around it, and all I'm doing is just trying to go ahead and fold it all around. This is one of the simplest way to start creating heel as a beginner. You already have your sole. It is actually sewed already made just like that. So all you need to do is to cut your leather and wrap all around it. I know somebody is wondering, I don't even know how to cut the leather that I'm going to wrap around it. I want you to know that anything that will make shoemaking easy for you is what Jibbyfemforte will do for you. So I need you to sit back, and I'm gonna be right there.
All right, so when you want to cut your insole, probably now, for example, I'm cutting this for a wedge. So this is the wedge. This is the template I use for cutting it out. You understand? This is the template. Now, in case you have been thinking of creating a wedge sandal or wedge slippers and you are wondering where to get a sole, this is actually a sole. You can see it's carrying I wrapped it with leather. This is how it comes. So you wrap with leather. Now, if you are buying from us, it comes with this template that you're just going to place on your EVA foam. It also comes with the pattern template you're going to use to cut the lower part. So we have totally make your work very easy. Even this particular leather that you are using here, it comes with a pattern template that you're going to place on top of your leather to cut it out. So all you need to do when you collect your sample, your wedge sole, is just to go ahead and then use these templates to cut all the necessary things, and your work has begun miraculously. So let me show you how I'm going to be trimming this, since this is what I used to cut it. This is what I used to cut it. So let's go. Cut very close to the line. Very close to the line. I love it when you use your marker. You can easily identify with it. Okay, let me just try to cut everything off first, so that it will be easy for me to show us. Hold your scissors down there, please. Can you see the way I'm pushing it in? Can you see that I did not, at no point did I allow my grip on the EVA foam to lose. Can you see what I have? So you can see the white all around. Let me still do this. Make sure you grab it, even as you are moving it forward. Let it still be holding it there. Now, this is actually a very foamy kind of like it's not the very dense one. So to cut this too, you have to really be very careful. So this part where you have your outline is the part that will be sitting on your sole. Pay attention to that part. That's the part that will be sitting this way. Can you see this? That's the part that will be sitting on your sole. So if you place it on top of it, see what I'm saying. Now this is actually the very, in short, now if you use this part, let's say we decide to use this part, because this is very foamy, that's why it's working properly. If it's not the foamy type, it will not work. Oh, you see that it looks like this is actually working perfectly for this. If it is like the very dense one, you have to always place this part on top of your sole like this. Please, that is what I will encourage you to do. And if you have to turn it the other way, like you want to use this other part to place, make sure that you check and the two legs are sizing it perfectly well before you make that particular move. Please make sure to check the two legs. Don't just use one of the leg to conclude the matter. You see, for me, I don't really like what this look like. So although mine is still going to have like an insole cardboard at the back, I'm going to place an insole cardboard at the back of this one. Yes, because this is really very foamy, and I'm not sure I want to use this alone. If it's a very dense one, I will actually not mind using it. The only thing is that by the time I had cardboard, it will be thicker.
All right, let's go ahead and then use our grinding machine on the edge. Now, one important part when it comes to using your grinding machine is your ability to be intentional about the way you hold your insole or your leather or your outsole. I'm sure you can see the way I am holding it. I held it firmly. Now, your grinding machine has the capacity to actually like throw it off your hand. Yes, because of the force with which is using to actually, apply, the finishing on the edges. So your own obligation is to hold it firmly. You can see the way I held it in such a way that my hand is not touching the machine. So you also want to be really very careful. Whether your grinding machine, you're using sandpaper or you are actually using, a stone, because of course there are some of them that has, all of them actually come with grinding stone. Every new grinding machine comes with a grinding stone. So we often remove it because of the ease of trying to finish the edges of our footwear. So that's one of the reasons we normally remove it to reduce it to a smaller diameter like this, so that it will be easy for you to put your hand under and still be able to work effectively well. So in case you saw somebody remove their own, that's one of the reasons. Like mine, for example, this is a rough sandpaper I'm using. And also when you want to create some platform soles that have a very thick sole, the tiny grinding stone, the grinding stone does not have the width of that your very chunky kind of sole. So you need something wider so that it can smoothen the edges better. So with this, you can see, take your time. You just apply it gently. That's what I'm going to say. No worry, don't forget that I'm actually following a particular mark on top of it. So that mark is a guide. I keep checking, and I keep checking. So please, I want you to just master the art of holding your whatever material you want to finish the edge. Hold it very well. Yes, be intentional about the holding, and you are the one that will direct the grinding machine on where actually to finish, so that in such a way that it does not over you know reduce the size, and at the end of the day it's not sizing your customer. So if you have any question, you can let me know in the comment section. I will be there to respond to you. I would like to invite you specially to our weekend shoemaking class. It's a monthly class. It's 3,500 monthly. And these are what we do. Show ourselves how to, apply principles that work perfectly when it comes to shoemaking. Who is it for? You're a beginner. You want to upgrade. You want to learn how to run the business and not just the craft. The class is for you. So what we do is we pick a particular design, and then we teach you how to cut the pattern. We show you how to last it appropriately with or without your shoe last. Because so many people like, what are the tools I should get? I always encourage my students not to start with tools. Start with the knowledge. The knowledge has the capacity to propel you. So send us a WhatsApp message to join.